Hi, hello, namaste, good morning to you all. Welcome back to the new session. And in this session, we will start with Geography chapter number 6, that is Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. We will study more about the different natural vegetation types and little bit about the wildlife. So, let's now start with the topic, what is natural vegetation? Natural vegetation means any vegetation that grows without the help of anybody. If it grows naturally, then such type of vegetation they are called as natural vegetation. Okay, so that grows. If you can during the rain time, the nearby areas are covered with the green grass. Okay, that green grass that grows automatically without the help of anybody. So simply depends upon the nature and rain, and it grows abundantly everywhere. And when the rainy season is no more, so it also try to or it converts to dry grass. So okay, any natural vegetation that grows on its own, that type of vegetation is called as natural vegetation. So let's see the point. There is close relationship between the height of land and the character of vegetation. Character means the features. With the change in height, the climate changes and that changes natural vegetation. So as and when we go on to the hill stations and all, where you will find a different types of natural vegetation, whereas on the other area there will be a different types of natural vegetation. The growth of vegetation depends on temperature and moisture. So these two points are very important. Temperature and moisture, that depends the growth of vegetation. It also depends on factors like slope and thickness of soil. So soil or I can say quality, that also matters. The type of thickness of natural vegetation varies from place to place because of variation in these factors. The thickness of natural vegetation means in some areas you will find thick forest cover, whereas in some other area you will find no forest cover, or the less thick or you can say thin natural cover or forest cover. Natural vegetation is generally classified in three broad categories. So, first of all, we will see the flow chart of the natural vegetation. I hope you will be able to see. So, first one we are seeing that the natural vegetation that depends into three broad category, that is the forest, and second one grasslands, and third one is shrubs. Okay, natural vegetation, three important category. One is forest, and second one is grassland, and third one is shrubs. Wherein in forest again we are having the subtopics like tropical evergreen forest and tropical deciduous forest. Then temperate evergreen forest and temperate deciduous forest. Then Mediterranean vegetation and coniferous trees or vegetation. So this is all about the forest. Let's see the grasslands. Grasslands, three broad categories, subcategory: tropical grasslands and temperate grasslands and thorny bushes. And shrubs, only shrubs. So we are going to study all these in detail one by one. So let's see. As I told you, the first category is the forest, second one is the grassland, and third one is the shrubs. Let's see the definition. What do you mean by forest? That grow where temperature and rainfall are plentiful to support a tree cover. Depending upon these factors, dense and open forests are grown. Dense means what? Very thick forest, and open means scattered scattered trees are grown. So again, two factors are very important: temperature as well as rainfall. Where there is more rainfall, more forest cover, and less rainfall, less forest cover. Second comes the grasslands that grow in the region of moderate rain, neither too much or too less. That is moderate. So where the grasslands grow, especially in USA and in the Western countries. And the shrubs, thorny shrubs and scrubs. Scrub मतलब कांटे जैसे वाला that grow in the dry region. The change in the type of natural vegetation occur mainly because of changes of climatic condition. So now we'll see one by one in detail the forest. Again I told in forest if you see the flow chart you will be able to find 6 category. Tropical evergreen forest and tropical deciduous forest, temperate evergreen forest and temperate deciduous forest, Mediterranean forest and coniferous trees. So we are going to study this in detail today. First of all, tropical evergreen forest. So by the word tropical you will come to know that it will appear where the tropic. So tropic of Capricorn and tropic of Cancer. Okay. Next to the equator, above equator. Okay, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So 0 degree to These forests are also called tropical rainforest. These thick forests cover in the regions near the equator and close to the tropics. So it will find only in these regions. Okay, if you see the world map, you can able to find near the equator and close to the tropics. As there is, these regions are hot and receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. As there is no particular dry season, trees do not shed their leaves altogether. Altogether, they are not shedding their trees. They are shedding their trees one by one. So, different tree in different season. This is the reason they are called evergreen. So, if the leaves fall at all time, then it won't be considered as evergreen. But the trees are shedding their leaves, but not all together, one by one. And that is why अगर ये नहीं होता है तो दूसरे में हरा भरा दिखता है और कहीं हरा भरा दिखता है. इसीलिए ओवरऑल नजरिया से जब हम देखते हैं, it looks evergreen. So the name is. The thick canopies means just like umbrella type you can say, shade of the closely spaced trees do not allow the sunlight penetrate inside the forest even in the daytime. So it is just like it's so thick that the top of the tree is so thick near to one by one is so closely associated or it is seen that it doesn't allow the sunlight to penetrate inside, and that's why even in the daytime also it looks like andhera ho gaya. We'll see now the image. So you can see this hardwood trees like rosewood, ebony, mahogany are common here. You can see the image I'll show. So this is a top view. जब ऊपर का व्यू से एरियल व्यू से जब लेते हैं देखो तो सनलाइट कैसे अंदर होगा इसमें. So thick the branches are. And here also you can see another tall trees. Okay. Now इसको minimize नहीं हो रहा. So okay. पूरा इतना. Yes. Now let's move on to the tropical deciduous forest. So temperate हो गया. Sorry, tropical evergreen हो गया. Now deciduous. Again the location is same. Tropical deciduous are also called as monsoon forest, whereas the other one is called rain forest. Now see the name difference. One is rain and another one is monsoon. Found in the large part of India, northern Australia and Central America. These regions experience seasonal changes. Trees shed their leaves in the dry season to conserve water. So they do shed their leaves in dry season. The hardwood trees found in the forest are sal, teak, neem and shisham. They are very costly and valuable trees. Hardwood trees are extremely useful for making furniture, transport and constructional material. Why these trees are being used is used for making furniture, transport and constructional materials. Tigers, lions, leopards, langurs and monkeys are very common in the tropical deciduous forest. Best example you can say in India, monkeys are very common. Tigers, lions, elephants are very commonly found here in India. So, or in the tropical deciduous forest. So this is the thing one, you can see tropical deciduous forest image. Now the temperate evergreen forest. Now temperate region में आ जाते हैं. Temperate evergreen forest. You can see the image as well. The temperate evergreen forests are located in the mid-latitudinal coastal region. They are commonly found along the eastern margin of the countries, for example, in southeast west USA, China, South China, and in southeast Brazil. So temperate evergreen forests are found in these places, and they comprise both hard and softwood trees like oak, pine, eucalyptus, etc. So these are the temperate evergreen forest, and as I told you, temperate evergreen forest in the world map. So you can see the Brazil also there, down, and China and all. So let's move on to the next one. Temperate deciduous forest. Now temperate evergreen हो गया. Now temperate deciduous forest. As we go towards higher latitudes, there are more temperate deciduous forests. You can see the image also. These are found in northeastern part of USA, China, New Zealand, Chile, and also found in the coastal regions of Western Europe. So where we can find temperate deciduous forest. They shed their leaves in the dry season only. The common trees are oak, ash, beech, etc. So actually comma is missing there. Then deer, foxes, wolves, and are the animals commonly found. See the topic. The topic is natural vegetation and wildlife. So along with natural vegetation only, we are covering the wildlife also. Foxes, wolves, and animals are found here. Birds like pigeons and monals are also found there. So next one, Mediterranean vegetation. Mediterranean vegetation is the fifth category. The west and southwest margins of the continents have Mediterranean vegetation. It is mostly found in the areas around the Mediterranean Sea in Europe, Africa, and Asia, and hence the name is Mediterranean vegetation. So for you, the homework is you have to find the Mediterranean Sea in your atlas. You are having the map book as well. So do it. This kind of vegetation is also found outside the actual Mediterranean region in California in USA, Southwest Africa, South America, and Southwestern Australia. These regions are marked for hot and dry summers and mild rainy winters. Winter is associated with mild rain. So our winter season is not associated with any rain. So it's simply winter. So but this Mediterranean region is also associated with winters with the mild rains. Citrus fruits such as oranges, figs नहीं है, ये तो fig होना चाहिए. Fig, F-I-G is a spelling mistake. Olives and grapes are commonly cultivated here because people have removed the natural vegetation in order to cultivate what they want to. So these are the citrus fruits. They are found again, that is fig, F-I-G. They are commonly found along with oranges and grapes. Okay. And the last one is coniferous forest, cone-shaped forest, that is coniferous forest. In the higher latitudes, that is 50 to 70 degree of northern hemisphere, so we can imagine latitude 0 degree, 25, 30 tropics होता है. So उसके बाद हम 60 to 70 में आता है. So of the northern hemisphere, we will see, or we can see the spectacular coniferous forests are found. These are also called as taiga, T-A-I-G-A. These forests are also seen in the higher latitudes, whether in the Himalayas or if you go to the higher altitude मतलब height, जहाँ पर भी समुंदर किनारे से जब हाइट वो जगह का हाइट बहुत ज़्यादा दूर होता है, it is called high altitude. In those places we can find the so-called coniferous forest. These trees are found in the Himalayas in abundance, means बहुत ज़्यादा, and they are tall and softwood green trees. The woods of these trees are very useful for making pulp, which is used for manufacturing paper and newsprint. Matchboxes and packing boxes are also made from this soft wood. So let's see the image of the coniferous trees, cone shaped. Chir, fine, sidar are the important variety of trees in this forest. Hai nahi hai wo. Okay. Silver fox, mink, polar bear are the common animals found in the coniferous forest. So that's all for today, and keep watching. So the maximum content I have covered from the textbook only. So go through the textbook. And if you have any problem, then please contact me without any hesitation. In the meantime, keep watching and keep preparing yourself for the upcoming examination. Okay? Tada, bye bye, and take care, and have a nice time.